going on, everybody? Welcome back to Heavily Opinionated. I'm here with my boy, Zach. Zach, what's going on?
Yes, sir. How you doing tonight, bro?
That was a little bit of a fruity peace sign, I gotta say. That was some little Uzi shit.
Yeah, it was good. Yo, coming off of what you just said about LeBron, bro, you not in no space to talk about nothing
I will
bro.
back that up right now. If your favorite athlete is in the sport that you want to get hired in, why would you not want to work on him? Not on some like, yo, I want to touch up on him, but feel me? It's your
Bro,
job.
let me understand. Let me help you understand something.
You don't need to help me.
You
do
could have
nothing.
said you wanted to be. You could have said you wanted to be a head doctor. You could have said you wanted to go to the MLB. You could have said all types of shit. You said your dream coming out of high school was to become a PT, so you could rub LeBron's calf muscle. And you said when he's crimping up.
Okay.
I want the quotes since my peace sign was fruity. You said when he was cramping up, and I quote, you want to rub it out for him, bro. Come on, bro. You not in no space to talk right now. They got you on the net at 4K,
you know what
bro.
you're doing?
Not
I
in
know
no
what you're
space
doing.
to talk,
You think
bro.
you fucking slick. You think you gonna construe my words into where you think it's supposed to be.
It's true. It's a hell of a word, bro. It's a hell of a vocabulary word, bro.
That's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna let that happen. I said what I said, but I didn't say it like that. What I did say was,
Yo, we got you on the internet in 4K, dog. It is bad that you capping like this because we going to revisit it as soon as this recording is done.
we can revisit it right now.
It's on the gram right. You lucky I can't
I don't even care.
show you my phone.
I don't
of
even
you
care.
saying it.
I don't even care. Look it up. Go back to the tape. I don't even care. I said what I said because I meant what I said. Don't let that go over your head. Ooh, that was kind of tough. That was kind of tough. That was kind of tough.
Let me ask you a question.
What's the question?
Right now, today, are you taking the COVID vaccine?
No. What are my circumstances? Am I living by myself? Or am I living with my abuelita?
Yo, bro. Yo. The circumstance is, are you taking the fucking vaccine or not, bro? Ain't no circumstance, bro. I'm talking about right now, today.
All right.
Real life.
All right, really? All right, I got you. My thing is, everybody doesn't want to take because, like, oh, they're going to track you. This, that, and the third. They track you through your phones. They track you through your internet. They track you through your computers. So what's another trackment? Make no difference to me. So what I'm saying is, but look, circumstances do matter. Because if I am living with my grandparents or my mother or my dad, right, who is susceptible to this, to dying, I'm gonna get it, just to be on the safe side. So I can't say like if they die, I'm like, damn, I wish I took the vaccine to help them, right? But if I'm living in college the way I am now, without seeing people for a while,
You wouldn't take it.
there's no point. I don't need it. I really don't need it.
Okay, so now let me give you a circumstance. They tell you in order to travel, in order to get into certain places, you're going to have something that now shows that you took the vaccine.
Are we talking like clubs or like what we talking about?
Hey, I'm talking about right now, you want to up and leave the Bronx. You like, for some reason, whatever, mid-pandemic, you going to fly off to Cali, right? But they tell you in order to fly, you have to show proof that you've been vaccinated. And that's going to become the rule. Let's just say, would you then take the vaccine in order to be able to travel? Is it that deep to you? Because I've spoken to people who not under any circumstance want to take this vaccine, bro.
It depends how bad I want to travel. Like if I want to up and leave the Bronx.
Damn, bro.
Hell yeah. Like, wait, for example, my dad is going to see my grandparents in Puerto Rico, right? And they're not telling him to take the vaccines. I don't even think that's even an option yet. But let's just say, they're like, only way you can go to Puerto Rico to see your parents is by taking this vaccine. Hell yeah, you're going to take that vaccine. Because you know what? That's what you got to do. If I'm going to California to fucking...
Say it's next year, the pandemic is done, it's died down, but it's because of the vaccine. Let's just say you haven't been vaccinated. You just been in the Bronx doing what you do, and now you coming out the pandemic. The world's coming out this pandemic, and they like you like okay, like the world's back open. Let me take advantage now that the world's open again. Let me go somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
You
But in
gonna
order
take
for
the
me,
vaccine to travel?
so in order for me to go that place, I need this vaccine.
Yeah. The COVID-19
You know what?
vaccine.
You know what? You know what? At that point, millions of people have probably taken it. So yeah, I'll take it. Why not? Why not? What?
So
what, so
that's
what is?
that's enough for you, for other people to take it.
If there's a large sample size of people taking it, and this shows no sort of like fuckery going on, yeah, I'm taking it. Well, like, why wouldn't I?
Do you
take
not
it?
think there's already a large sample size though?
No, hell no, not even close. It's only nurses and people in hospital, first
It's not
responders.
true, bro. They had to run these tests. They had to run these vaccines through people before they could approve them and administer them. Granted, it's a short amount of time. So I was having this conversation with a friend the other day, and their argument for not wanting to take it, although I told them, in your life, bro, I just want you to think about how many vaccines you've already had to take. Even to move into the dorm room freshman year, you had to have certain vaccines done.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
I see what you're saying.
And you never question them. So my whole thing was, why all of a sudden do people believe like this is the one? Like they out to get us now. You've been getting vaccinated your whole life before you even had a choice. When you was a baby, people around me, especially born in Jamaica, they still have a mark from the vaccine they got from the moment they were born.
My mother got that too. That little circle mark on their arm.
Yo, bro.
Yeah.
So it's like now, why are you questioning it?
I don't know, man. I think a part of it has to do with the fact that I guess people are woke now, like, or they think they're woke. Where it's like, back then people just did it thinking that the government were looking out for their best interests. I mean, obviously, like now, I guess people just understand more that that's not the case. Like, there's more to it than like them saying, "Oh, like we just want to help you." Like, I had this argument with my dad. Right?
Okay, I understand. It's like they've lied to us so much or did so wrong by the American people that it's hard to trust them now that they saying they want to do good.
Right. Well, listen to this. I had this argument with my dad, right? And I told him
About the vaccine?
No, about something else, but pretty similar in a way. About cure to cancer, right? And I said, I told him, I was like, I'm not saying that there is a cure, they're hiding it, but I'm saying that if there was a cure, and cancer being a multi-billion-dollar industry, if they had the cure, would they release the cure, or would they just keep it a secret?
It might have been Family Guy, bro. It might have been Family Guy.
But like, you understand what I'm saying? And my dad was like, "Do you think they're gonna have the cure to cancer and keep it from the American people with so many people dying?" And I'm like,
hell yeah.
Yeah, they will. Considering cancer research industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry. I don't know, but you know
like,
what?
Why would you want to solve that problem? You know.
At the same time, there are cancer researchers. I don't want to disrespect those people that are actually researching this stuff and actually haven't found have a cancer. I'm just the cure for cancer. But what I'm trying to say is that if they did and they gave it to the government, would the government release it, or would they continue to pocket the money they get for the research? You know, like I feel like that statement, and I've seen it before, that statement kind of discredits the research that these people are doing, and I'm sure. Not
necessarily, bro, because a lot of that is also, there have been people who have found cures to things, supposedly. I'm going to say supposedly because
Dr.
I
Sebi.
don't necessarily know. Dr. Sebi.
Yeah.
In Africa, you know, they say he had a cure to some of these things, you know what I mean?
And they killed his ass.
Something happens to these people. So the same way you're saying, like, not to discredit the researchers necessarily, but some people have to find out. Maybe we're just not being told. Maybe this information isn't being relayed to us.
It's not the researchers that I'm necessarily not trusting. It's the government. Because realistically, the government, like the way I see it, the government isn't really for the people. The government is for themselves, and whatever they can like put aside for the people. You know, here you go. Here's a $600 stimmy to make you think that I really care about you. But meanwhile, $600 is
Some people love that.
dude. $600 don't even cover a car note. What the fuck is it gonna do for your rent? What is it gonna do for your phone bill?
That's how in denial people are, bro. And I feel like it's a lot. It shows maturity in people, and it also shows how real life is for them at this point in time. Hey, because if $600 is enough to make you happy, I know they different from me, and I know they definitely different from you.
Listen. I'm not gonna say that this like $600 is $600 more that you didn't have in your pocket, right? But that's short term. That's like that's a month of money really worth. Because if you think about it, even if like let's say you pay $300 for a car, you still got a phone, you still got to rent. In New York City, rent for like one bedroom is like more than $1,500. So like what is $600?
That's only crazy because the conditions of some of those apartments aren't even all that great, bro. And that's what's messed up. Outside of the stimulus, working wage, minimum wage isn't even living wage. If you buy yourself, I'm talking about, let's say just Connecticut. How much is minimum wage in New York?
I think it's up to $15. I think 15.
In the city.
In the city, yeah. I don't know about like Westchester. It could be something different. I don't know about Westchester, nothing like that. I know that in the city, it's 15.
So in Connecticut as a whole, it's $12 an hour. Mm-hmm. Who can survive? What grown person who has a car? I'm not even gonna say kids, bro. Who has a car, an apartment, grocery bill, phone bill, internet bill. I'm not even gonna say cable because you know people are starting to use Netflix. Who can survive off of that, bro?
I mean, you could even add cable because that Netflix is up to $17 a month now, and I know because
that's nothing compared to a cable bill, though.
I know. I mean, do you think people only have one cable bill? I mean, one streaming service?
Oh, nah, you're absolutely right.
By the way, thank you for your Netflix because I just saw it went up to 17. So really,
thank you for your service. Yo, bro. Yeah, we gotta have a talk after this, bro. I got a few extra screens.
No, we do have to have a talk because it logged me out and I need the login information. So
that's not what we gotta talk about, bro. Yo. That's crazy. I had to up the screens because I couldn't even watch it one day. We gonna talk.
Wait. But let's not act like one month I paid for the Hulu. Remember that month? I sent you back for the
Hulu. Hulu $5, but it's whatever. It's neither here nor there. Feel me? Minimum wage. Taking on my pockets. I'm not in the city, bro. I'm not in the city. It's not $15 for me.
Nah, but it's straight. Hey, but like I said, thank you for the Netflix.
Tipping the baseball cap. I feel you, bro.
Nah, listen. I hope you out. I mean, we could listen. I do need the login information though. In all seriousness, like, so if we can get around to that, that'd be great. So
let's go back to this though. End of the day, if you are required to, you're gonna take the vaccine.
If it's gonna stop me from doing things that I want to do, yes, I will take the vaccine. If realistically,
so
if
have
it
you seen like the
life,
reports? Have you seen the reports of Bell palsy? I think it's called, with the people with the facial paralysis on one side of their face.
I haven't seen that. No.
You haven't really. Or granted, the first report I was seeing, it was really making me mad because it shows you just how careful you have to be with the internet, and people were eating this report up. It was it literally was from a page called Chicago Hood News or some shit like that, bro. The most random page ever, and it showed 3 people side by side with this facial paralysis. and people are reposting it, bro. I'm seeing so many people. I'm like, damn,
Chicago
bro. Y'all don't even know.
News.
Bro, don't take me directly on that. That definitely wasn't that, but it definitely had something with Chicago and news in it, and it wasn't official. It was not an official.
It was like, was it like the Shade Room, but like a baby version of the Shade Room?
No, not even, bro. Even? Not even, bro.
Oh, that's why.
I think it was just one of those pages that repost things, bro. That repost viral pictures and stuff.
So fuck them.
Like
fuck
a baby
Chicago
world
Hood
star,
News.
maybe. But
anyway, what you were saying?
You know, people took that and they ran with it, and I looked into that, and you know, it wasn't even what they made it out to be. So that's why I was telling you, saying the sample size not large enough. They had 3,000 people take the vaccine,
bro,
and only 3 people.
Is nothing.
But bro, if we're talking about just statistically in the percentage of that sample size that gets affected, that's going to translate somewhat to all these billions of people.
I understand what you're saying. I get what you're saying. But
so
what I'm trying to say,
only 3 people out of the group had that Bell palsy reaction, bro.
So that,
or only 4 out of another group. Exactly. But then you have these pages on the gram scaring people away, and I don't really think that's fair, bro.
You know what, bro?
Like that, bro.
I mean, but that's something that you really can't prevent. So like, I'm kind of gonna like switch gears on this, but like when I see people like throughout this whole election, it was either Trump or Biden. If you were either or, you can go fuck yourself. You're getting unfollowed, right?
Yeah.
So what I started noticing people doing was like, if you're for Trump, unfollow. If you're for Biden, unfollow. And I completely, like, no matter my political stance, I completely disagree with those people doing that. Like the straight unfollow because you disagree with me. Like, even those people that were for Trump and for Biden never unfollowed either of them. Whether my political stance, never unfollowed. Because to me, if you, let's say you're for Biden, right, and you have a bunch of Trump supporters on your feed supporting Trump, and you don't follow them.
What happened in the first place?
What happened?
In this day and age, it would have happened in the first place, bro.
I got you, but just bear with me here. Listen, so I'm for Biden. I follow a bunch of Trump supporters, whatever, and then I start unfollowing them. Right? What that's gonna create for you, bro, is you're in your own bubble of knowledge that only you want to see. You understand? Kind of in a way putting blinders on you that like you're only,
not so much so,
but listen, you're following only what you want to see.
I get what you're saying.
So what it's gonna do for you is you're gonna think that your stance is right all the time. You're gonna think that whatever you see is right, and without any knowledge or any type of research done from the other side. So I completely disagree with those people. I disagree with people that did that because at the end of the day, listen, if you have the knowledge and the humbleness to research and do your research on things and look at other people's perspectives, do it. Do it all you want. Don't care as long as you do that. But if you are going to ignorantly unfollow people giving information because it just goes against what you believe in, I don't know. I don't know if I can necessarily hop on board with that because at the same time, if you put yourself in this bubble of what you want to see,
seeing what you want to see,
what is that gonna do for you?
Not getting the whole story from both sides. You're only gonna get one side.
Exactly.
So you're only gonna follow one side and believe in one side.
Exactly. And
I get that a lot. A lot of people blindly voted for Biden just because he wasn't Trump.
Right. And
vice
I feel versa.
Like, yeah, literally. Especially they put a lot of pressure on the younger generation. You know, I feel like the decision was pushed. Like, we had to vote this year. Like, although it's a choice, I really didn't feel like I had a choice, bro. I felt like I had to, like, it was my duty to vote,
well, look, as far as the voting goes, yeah. But as far as who you voted for, you had all the choice in the world. But I think,
and I feel like that comes from where you're from and who's in your household.
Yeah.
And what you're around, bro.
No, yeah, it's true. It's true. I think
I mean, I personally, I don't really know any people who avidly support Trump. I'm talking like the whole nine with the "Make America Great Again" hats and all of that.
yeah.
That's never been around me, but I
I
know
had
enough. You know what I mean? I know enough. I've heard people, even like at Becker, you know, in my couple years there, conversations with people, older people, like even some of the shuttle drivers, bro, and they would just have this
yeah.
standpoint where I don't know if they just expected me to support Trump, bro. It's like they were so comfortable saying
Yeah.
certain things to me, bro, and I'm just like shocked. I was just sitting there listening. It's like, what do you want me to say? I'm not gonna start arguing with you.
Okay, but can we? So, what is your take on this, right? So, if
Biden
hypothetically,
is the lesser of two evils.
okay, I can agree, I can jump on that, right? What I'm trying to pause. What I'm trying to say is that, um, let's say I have family members that are Trump supporters, right? And you know them on a very personal, close level, like as far as like love and family, right?
Mm.
And typically, what happens with people who aren't outside your family, if they were Trump or Biden supporters, you would be like, oh, fuck them. Like, they're Biden Trump supporters. Like, I hate them. I hate how
What's your family?
right. But when it's your family, you don't necessarily cut that tie, right?
No,
So,
you can't.
but
Well,
what?
some people can, bro. There's a lot of people. I heard. I don't know if it's true. You know, in the media, once again, they said Lil Wayne's girl left him after he went up on stage and
Yeah,
publicly
yeah, I saw
supported
that. I
Trump,
saw
bro.
that. Yeah, yeah.
So there's some people who, and I understand it, bro, because this motherfucker is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Like realistically speaking, bro. So let me tell you something. I know you're not gonna really want to get into politics, which is fine. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna ask you a question. What other job in this country can you get with 20 something counts or accusation of sexual misconduct or sexual harassment? What other job, bro? Home is the
Mm,
president of the United States, bro.
none. Yeah, none. And I understand that. I
And he
understand that.
has those allegations against him, bro. Think about the black minority, all the artists that have been locked up for same accusations from years ago. Not to say they didn't do it, but they got that, you know? They
Yeah, yeah.
got dealt their fate.
I get what you're
I
saying.
heard when he's out of office, like there's gonna be some legal shit waiting for him, bro. And I'm really interested to see.
I agree. I agree. But kind of what I was trying to get at is like if you have a family member that supports Biden or Trump, to me that like if you're my family member and let's say I'm for Biden and they're for Trump, like I know who you are. Like I know the type of person you are, and I know that you're not a bad person. You just believe the way you are. You just believe, like it.
And
Like,
that's you.
but that's what I'm trying to say, and not saying that how I act is right, but like to cut ties with people because of who believe in that doesn't change. That doesn't change who they are.
But it's tough, bro. It
It is
is
tough.
tough
It is tough
because
because at
you
the
have to
same
understand
time,
when you pair somebody with a person. So you're pairing this person with Trump. You're gonna pair them with everything Trump stands for, everything he said, everything that's come out of his mouth. So if he showed he's a bigot or whatever the case may be, he's sexist. People who are passionate about that, they're not gonna have anything to do with him. If you got to do with him, if you support him, you done too. You could go too because you support what he stands for too.
I see
And
what you're
that's where the
saying.
cutting off comes from.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not right, bro. Especially when it's family and you get into politics. And for me personally, I don't know about you. I could say with Trump it was a little bit different in terms of just racial tension, but it didn't matter who was president, bro. For me, my
yeah.
life
Yo,
is the same, bro. I'm dealt the same hand. Shit's still tough regardless.
yeah.
I'm still gonna be $1 million
I'm
in debt
still
regardless, bro.
running away from dogs
Not
while I'm
millions.
delivering packages at Amazon. You know what I'm saying? Like it realistically
It don't matter who, bro.
it doesn't make a difference to me right now. At least I don't know down the road.
Right now, for
Hopefully
me,
hopefully Biden could take away about 10 grand off my loans, Mr. Biden.
Nah, right now,
please.
racial tension wise, I think it was time for
Oh, yeah.
I hope for you to feel safer, because I know for me to feel safer, especially, it's just better to have somebody who's not gonna. I'm not gonna say promote hate. I won't even say that, but just let it slide. You know what I mean?
No, for sure.
Overlook
and
it,
letting
bro.
it letting it
Act
slide,
like it's not happening, bro.
and letting it slide is just as bad as it all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Turning the other way and pretend like you didn't see nothing is just as bad. If you seen somebody get murdered and you didn't say nothing, you just as bad as the murderer. Keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, what you about to say? What you?
I was about to say some shit about 6ix9ine in New York and all that, but I'm not even gonna get into that.
Nah, say it.
With the snitching, but you're right, bro. I was about to joke about you for telling if you see somebody get murdered, bro. I can't even joke with you about it. You're right. You should go ahead and tell who you need to tell, bro. 6ix9ine ass nigga. But we can continue, bro.
Wait a second. So you gonna call me 6ix9ine if I see a lady get murdered and I look away? That's what you're gonna tell me. That's what you're
not
saying?
supposed to look away, bro. You mean if you tell? No, I'm not. I just said you was right, bro. I shouldn't joke with you about that. You doing the right thing.
Yo, Zach.
It was a New York joke I had for you, bro. It was a New York joke I had.
So basically, your joke was you was gonna call me Snitch 9.
You said it, I didn't. That was catchy, bro. I ain't even come up with that one, Snitch 9.
Listen, if you see a crime, you say something.
You should tell.
You say, unless
That's
it's
the
like,
right answer. Yes, sir.
That's all I'm gonna leave it at. Cause you know what? If they see if people watch this shit and they see some shit and they don't say nothing, be like, well, Will said it on his podcast not to say nothing, so I ain't say nothing. And all of a sudden, next thing you know, I'm in court in front of a jury, getting arrested. I'm not trying to have all that.
Let's end the episode with this, bro. That's my question for you. In 6ix9ine situation, are you telling?
For the record, this is for the record, yeah. No. Off the record?
Yo.
Off
that
the
was
record?
a good one, bro. I ain't catch that one. I ain't see that one coming.
Off the record.
You singing, nigga. You telling it all.
I'm singing like a fucking canary. That's what I'm singing like. I'm telling it all. You ever see that gif of Stephen A. Smith pointing to the right? That's me. Listen. The way they did 6ix9ine was not right. They had sex with his baby mother.
Whole thing, yes. They had sex with his baby mother.
They kidnapped him and fucked him up. Robbed him and then saw him the next day and said, "Yo, what's good, bro?" Like that's the type of motherfuckers you want to be around. Yo, they robbed him, came through the next day, be like, "Yo, what's good, 6ix9ine? You got?" That's what they did. You remember at Becca when you would dap each other up? The whole thing at Becca was.
Yeah, I still don't do that, bro. To this day, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with y'all. We gotta do that. Yo, it's a New York thing.
Yo, the worst part about it is, bro, when you would do it to somebody and we're expecting a snap and they didn't snap, bro, it's like it's the most awkward thing. It's like, all right, and you're like looking like, yo, why you ain't just snap? Yeah. Now I used to not snap sometimes too, and then I would throw in a late snap just to just to get involved.
6ix9ine situation, bro.
What you would do if you was 6ix9ine? What would you do? And you know what? Realistically,
was him, and I put up this facade on the internet that I was.
Wait a second. That don't matter. That does not matter. That don't
matter, bro.
80% of these rappers put on facades. What makes him any different?
80% of these rappers, 90% of these people on the internet put on facades, bro.
You just put my point even more.
You turn into whoever you want to be.
You just proved
and
my
that's
point.
what he did, bro. And he built a fan base over it. He built a following. And you
Just
have all
like
these people
just like
watching you
all of
now,
these other
bro.
people, but just
You
like
have all these
all these
people
other
watching
people.
you when you was screaming, or what you was screaming in Gummo, and you was.
Scum
Bro, what did he
gang.
say? What did he say, bro? What
I
did he
don't
say?
know.
Went to the east side, stopped. That was you. What was he saying?
Nah, that was a whole different rap. Actually, no, was it?
BB sagging, fly like it. He said the same thing, bro. But
Bitch on my dick.
all of that he was putting on.
Oh yeah,
bro.
went to the east side, spanked out Juju. I ain't even have it on me. I was
Here we
gonna
go.
shoot you. Do it on camera,
bro.
Yeah.
Do it on bro. You're talking like this, bro, and it come to find out, like,
You don't think he had a little bit of gangsta in him at all? A little bit.
I would say he definitely has to, because he's still on the gram talking crazy, bro.
Not anymore, bro. He ain't been on the gram in months.
Are you crazy, bro? Just the other day, Dirk's album dropped, bro, and he only sold like 23K or something the first.
But that was
the
months
first week.
ago.
Bro, The Voice just dropped, bro. This past month, Dirk just dropped the album again.
And 6ix9ine was trolling him?
He commented, bro. I kid you not. I think it might have been on Academic's post. It literally said, "Damn, Newski and Von died for this," with laughing emojis. I don't know if it said Newski. I don't know where I got that name from.
Yeah,
Hopefully,
yeah.
And Von died for this, bro. But like, you still talking like that, bro? After you already had to kind of tuck your tail and admit that you wasn't who you was saying you were. Who you didn't know these dudes. You ain't know these gangsters. You paid them to be around you and help you keep up this facade, and they turned on you. Don't get me wrong. Given the circumstance, I really do want to agree with him telling, bro.
Why wouldn't you? Why listen?
Because
why would you be?
I'm talking from a perspective of. No, you're absolutely right. Grant, okay, out the window. I agree. He had all the right to tell. They slimed him in every aspect of the word. But if he's a street dude and he's going by street, whatever, and he's abiding by, and that's what he's living by, he has to keep up with that. He has to follow that. Yeah, outside of what me and you would do and who we are and who he actually is.
He's held to a different standard because of who he portrayed himself to be.
Yeah, as they all are, bro. You know this street has different rules and expectations than the general population.
I got you. I mean, look, at the end of the day, he did what he did. But you know what? You know what's crazy? As much as I like this music, I can't even, like, he'll come up on my shuffle. Can't even listen to him. I just skip it. I'm not.
Yo, bro, I can't listen to his music no more.
Listen,
bro.
And it's funny because I'm over here saying, like, hell yeah, I'll do the same shit. Meanwhile, his songs will come on and I'll be like, man, fuck Snitch 9. I'm not listening to this shit.
Yo, bro, and that's the power of the media. That's the power of the internet, bro.
Exactly. That's so true. Because you know what? If I go to
they put it in our head, bro. Because freshman year, what, bro? I'm not gonna lie, because I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna say it's because you're from New York. You was already on home a little bit, like you knew of home before,
right? Yeah, I wasn't sold
definitely
yet.
In CT, there was people around me who probably knew, but I personally didn't know about home.
Mm-hmm.
So then you come out and it's Gummo. That was the first one, right? And bro, we listening like, yo, this dude is crazy. Like, this is mad tough, bro.
But like, we weren't sold on it at first. Like, we wasn't fucking with it
because he kept releasing. He has some songs, bro.
Yo,
say what you want, but
I be on the block on the regular with my niggas busting at the cops on the regular.
That's freshman year.
That's a tough song. That's a tough song right there.
And it's like the media strips home of everything, bro.
Oh no, that's a fact. That is a fact. And it's
not even the media. It's not even the actual mainstream media, because they still support him. When he came out of jail, they were still pushing him, bro. I know he probably had to put money behind that, but World Star was posting every one of his moves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Academics on, and that could also be because it was what people wanted to hear. But with that, you're seeing everybody's comments.
He had 2 mil viewers on the live in less than 20 minutes. Yo, you know what? 2 million viewers?
He broke a record.
I think so. So they say.
I think he broke Tory's record.
2 million people on a live in less than 30 minutes. It's either
insane.
I mean, I think regardless, people cared about what he had to say, because if you cared, you would tune in, right? Even me, I was tuned in because I was like, what the fuck? What is he going to say now? He came out saying some stupid shit about fuck all this.
Nah. He actually did kind of explain himself. He literally said, like, if dudes robbed you, had sex with your baby mom, kidnapped you, threatened your parents, all types of shit, he was like, would you not do the same thing? I think he literally came out and said that. Bro.
Yo, question.
And that's when dudes was like, okay.
Go.
What happened?
Go.
Thinking what happened?
I said question, but I was waiting for you to finish so I could say it.
Oh, I don't even remember what I was saying. Go ahead, bro.
Yo, 6ix9ine manager called us tonight and said he want to be on the show next episode. What you saying? We don't gotta pay him. We don't gotta pay him nothing. He just come on the show. What you saying?
Let him come talk. Oh, you talking about the one who he got locked up behind bars?
I'm talking about 6ix9ine wants to come on this show.
Oh, his current. Oh, he wants to come. Nigga, what? Yeah.
You need some, Mr. Six? You need some?
Nah. We definitely gonna get to the bottom of it. We gonna have this type of conversation, but it's gonna be different because he's now been through and does see some shit. So he might, a conversation with home, he might come out sounding like niggas OG.
Man,
if he gonna come on here and be serious.
He getting 30 million views if he fucking come on this show. I could buy a Lambo with how many views we gonna get if he come on this show. Nah, he's never coming on this show ever. No snitch nines allowed. Nah, but let's close this bitch out.
So let's close it out.
Yeah, brother, let's close this shit out. We got what? Yeah, we had a good time. Unless you got something else to talk about. What you got to talk about? Wait. What? You turned it off? Why would you turn it off? We have to do the outro, bro. You stupid bitch.
I want to thank you guys for tuning in this week with us here on Heavily Opinionated. I'm going to be back next week with more content, more laughs, more real shit.
Absolutely. Again, any feedback would be great. DM us, comment on these videos. Anything that you want us to talk about. We're very open and taking any suggestions, any questions you guys have. So please feel free to comment and just give your opinion on anything that you guys feel comes to mind.
And follow us on the gram at Heavily Opinionated PC. There you can find our personal pages too, but definitely go follow that page. Run it up.
You can follow me. I mean, I'm gonna give my own page a shout out. You can follow me at Will Negron _ That's Will Negron NEGRON _ at Instagram. You're not gonna plug your shit?
Nah.
Z Horton.